Our products are not tested on animals and are free of parabens, which makes their quality exceptional starting from its formulation. We are part of OmniLife Group, a leader company in the nutrition industry that has provided good health to millions of families around the world for 26 years. Under the philosophy of people taking care of people, we have a vision of helping people of all ages reach their potential. Our line is divided between body care, face and hair care, makeup, and fragrances. Also, it is very easy to undertake a business with Say2. You don't need to be an expert or big startup investments. All you need is a desire to change your life. Because of that and so much more, Say2 is the best opportunity you can get to reach your dreams and goals. You choose. How far do you want to get?
Although we normally associate rest with a simple routine, the truth is that it is one of our main biological needs, which allows us to restore the physical and psychological functions essential to achieve full performance when we wake up. At first glance, sleep may seem to be a very simple action. However, for a third of the world's population, this task proves to be quite a challenge. After each night of not being able to sleep, the results come to light. Fatigue becomes constant. We find it hard to stay focused on our activities, and we feel less willing to socialize. Therefore, getting the right amount of sleep is very important for our organism. The suggestion for adults is to sleep an average of between 7 and 9 hours in order to adequately complete what is known as sleep cycles or stages of sleep. There are some techniques that help to promote sleep and create good habits for rest, such as establishing a sleep routine, limiting exposure to screens before going to sleep, avoiding the consumption of caffeine or stimulants at night, performing activities such as meditation. In addition to these techniques, have a balanced diet and physical activity, as well as incorporating nutritional supplements containing nutrients such as GABA, niacin, and L-theanine. Stop counting sheep and improve your habits to achieve a proper rest and keep dreaming big.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, my friends. How are you doing today? Francisca, David?
Hello, Mr. Faustino.
Aha,
How's it going? Hello, everybody.
David. How are you now, my friend? After
I'm good.
vacation?
I'm still a little jet lagged, but I'm good. I'm good. I actually had to take a nap today. I'm getting used to the hour again.
Oh, that's good. You're gonna have time to say everything that happened there, right? Así que just be ready, my friend. Today we're gonna just sharing the presentation together, okay? Who else is here? Let me see, Leticia. Let me co-host. How are you doing, Leticia, today? Are you ready for your testimonial? Unmute yourself, please. It is unlocked for you. Nothing? Let me see. No?
Ahorita
Yes?
no, ahorita no. Right now, not yet.
Okay. Welcome. Okay, so everybody in the Zoom meeting, welcome, and also good evening to everybody that is watching this via YouTube. Okay, so let's get started, my friends. Well, this is me, Mr. Faustino Taborga. I started this company like a couple of years ago, exactly 10 years ago, because of this problem. No one, if we have some guys here, no one is going to escape from this problem, right? Prostate problem. Usually it starts when, during the 50s, 60s, 70s. Well, it happens to me when I was 46. So I was having some medicines, hormones and everything. Because, when the prostate doesn't work, nothing works, my friends. Así que the boys as we say in Spanish, no more machito alpha, right? It is over. So here, well, after I think 5 months with this medicine, somebody, my sponsor, talked to me and said, "Look, we have these products and they are excellent for you." And she was talking about Power Gain, OML Plus, Omo Plus, and OML Omo, right? And Aloe, especially. Well, at the beginning, I didn't want to drink them because, you know, I am a chemist and also I am a chemical engineer. That means that I went twice to the university. And when somebody says that, for example, these are natural products, nothing happened. And I say, okay, once something is changed, well, it is not natural anymore. So, but you know, what made me change my mind? This horrible pain, right? You know that, well, I suppose you don't know because you drink our beautiful products. But guys, it is horrible. So I started drinking the products, and after 5 months, I had the results. But let me tell you one thing, I didn't stop taking my medicines because our products, they are vitamins. Later, David is going to explain more about this. Vitamins, they are minerals, herbal extract. So they help the medicine to work faster. So after 5 months, I stopped with everything, medicines and hormones and everything. And I continue just drinking my super delicious products. Okay. But after 5 months, and let me tell you, I invested like $2,000. I bought like 4,000 points. Well, and I didn't start at 20% discount. I started like the maximum discount. I went up to 35%. And my, when I bought again, it was 40%. So that was my first and the most important testimonial. But also, guys, if you look at this, something like this, it was at the beginning. I was weighing like 114 kilograms. And participating in this, we're going to talk today also about the 90 days challenge. I started, well, losing weight. And I won in one occasion like 5,000 Boliviano. It's more or less like 700, 800 bucks. And, well, and also, I traveled to Guadalajara, the same that, for example, David went to Lisboa and Madrid. This time I went to Guadalajara. And during that trip, I met the owner of the company. At that time, he was just in charge of Enfuerza, and now he is the man, right? So, and what do you see here on the right side? This is what I'm looking for. So, visualización, my friends. Yes, so this is Mr. Taborga getting his pin in Guadalajara, but this time as a Diamond Premier, right? So, short story, this is me. And now let's get started, okay? Let's drink. Okay, salud. What are you drinking, Dave? I suppose Cafecino Plus, right? Plus stop.
I'll tell you what, I like my coffee strong. So I put the Cafecino Plus and the Café de Olla because I like them both, and I mix them together, and that's how I drink it.
Oh la la, that is excellent. Just now add a Stop Plus and it is going to be super delicious.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, my friends, well, OmniLife started in 1991 with the name OmniTrition. The dreamer, Jorge Vergara, his wife, Maricruz Atarain, and only 6 distributors, 6 OmniLife distributors. Here they are. 3 staff members, 1 product, OML Plus. And imagine what happened. And of course, a burning desire, right? But what is that? Now look at this. This one, it is a transcendent dream. Why? Because right now we're millions. No more 6, right? And we don't have only 1 product. Now we have more product. And you know, OmniLife now is not only the owner of 1 company. It owns more than 40, and one of them is this beautiful stadium. Okay? This is called the Akron Stadium. It's the home of the Mexico's most important team, the Chivas de Guadalajara. And you know, here we're going to have some matches during the FIFA World Cup in 2026. And here, guys, when you go to Mexico, usually here we have all the extravaganzas, all the rallies and everything. Here we dance. When I went to Guadalajara, here we dance with Juan Luis Guerra y los 440. You know them, right? Quisiera ser un pez. Oh, it was beautiful. Amazing. Now, guys, Look at this. We have more than 30 years of experience, exactly 33 years. We are in more than 20 countries. And when we say more than 20 countries, what is the meaning of this? Why don't we say just 21 or 22? Easy, because we're in most of the countries in South America, except Venezuela, Central America, and in the United States of America. And from USA, we sell via online to Canada. That means one more. And from Madrid, Spain, we have only one series. And from this city, you know, we make business with 11 other countries from the Union Europea. So amazing. Just add, we have 32. But besides those, you know that our product travels to different countries where OmniLife is not legally right now. So for that reason, we have more than 20 countries, right? We have more than 7 million customers. Most of the people in OmniLife, they are consumers. They only subscribe a contract because they want to buy the product like with discount. They enjoy the product, and they're happy, healthy, and that's it. And only a certain amount of people, let's say less than 5%, we make the business, right? So, and because this is a business that the direct selling, we are in the number 21, my friends. ¿Qué tal esa? Among 100 companies, we are in number 21. And little by little, we're expecting to be 10, 9, 8, and one day we're going to be number 1. Yes? So now, guys, we are people who take care of people. And how do we do this? Very simple. We have 3 pillars. The first one is nutritional line. The second one is the beauty line. And the third one is the multi-development. And this one belongs only to OmniLife. The first one is we have a technology called micellization. And you know, this is amazing because all the nutrients, they are in your system, in your blood system, in less than 10 minutes. Así de rápido, very fast. We have excellent ingredients, and we have international certifications, like what you saw here in the video, no? Now, the second one, you know, we have Seitu and Kenia Vergara Cosmetics. And now, just last Saturday, we had the Miss Universe 2024. And what happened, guys? We are still the sponsor of Miss Universe 2024. ¿Qué tal? Amazing. It's not it's not any line, no? It is just Seitu. And it has the most advanced technology also. It has natural ingredients of natural origin. And of course, we have 4 innovative systems. The third pillar, my friends, it is called multi-development. And as I said, this one belongs only, it is a business model focused on the integral development of the distributors through Creciendo Academy, guys. We have virtual classes. We have classes presenciales also. So we have incentives. We have national and international trips. So these are our 3 pillars. And this is the way that we take care of people. Let's continue. And as I said, guys, we are members of the Direct Selling Association in every country when we're dealing or we're making business. And here you can look into the different countries and you will see the name. All right. In Bolivia, for example, I am from Bolivia. It is called ASOEM. All right. And now, guys, I love this. And today I'll show you something beautiful also. You know, as I said at the beginning, in 1991, OmniLife started with the name Omnitrition and no factory. 3 years after that, in 1994, we got our first plant in Guadalajara, Mexico, and Omnitrition changed to OmniLife. That is only just for you to know a little bit. And guys, 10 years after that, in 2004, we started with a second plant in Cali, Colombia. And from these 2 plants, well, from the first one, from Guadalajara, Mexico, we were able to start selling our products in the United States of America, like we have also now 30 years there, right? And from these 2 plants, we're able now to make business in 32 countries. Now, look at the third one, guys. This one in Allen, Texas. It is already in the process, right? Imagine from this plant, we're going to be, well, as I always say, guys, we're going to conquer the world. You see? So this is an amazing business. And now, my friends, I want you to see this beautiful video. It is not in English, but pay attention.
Este año marca un hito especial en la historia de OmniLife. Iniciamos un nuevo capítulo en el crecimiento global con el comienzo de las obras de nuestras nuevas oficinas corporativas y nuestra planta de manufactura en Estados Unidos. Cada paso que damos nos acerca a un proyecto que refleja lo mejor de nuestra tecnología y los más altos estándares de calidad. Este será un espacio donde la innovación y el compromiso con la excelencia convivirán en un solo lugar, asegurando que continuemos produciendo con la pasión y dedicación que nos ha caracterizado por más de 30 años. La expansión de OmniLife en Estados Unidos es un testimonio de nuestro crecimiento constante y nuestra misión para brindar oportunidades a miles de familias latinas. Seguimos siendo gente que cuida a la gente, creciendo juntos y avanzando con firmeza hacia el futuro. Nuestras nuevas instalaciones no solo serán un ejemplo de sustentabilidad, construidas con responsabilidad y respeto por el medio ambiente, sino también un ícono de diseño y tecnología, pensado para ofrecer el mejor servicio a nuestros empresarios. Estamos comprometidos con la creación de un futuro más verde, asegurando que cada paso de nuestro crecimiento también aporte de manera positiva al planeta. Así es como OmniLife sigue haciendo historia, con tecnología de vanguardia, compromiso con la calidad y responsabilidad ambiental. Porque juntos seguimos creciendo.
Okay, I want to hear something about this, Mr. Dave Fernandez. Go ahead. Some comments about this.
Okay, well, first of all, I'm super stoked about the new plant in the United States because we're going to be able to say, yeah, it's made in the USA. Because a lot of times people say, well, what? It comes from Mexico? It's like, people just have these perceptions, but this is going to be something that's really going to make this business and these products take off in the United States more than they are right now. This is a really big step. So, man, I hope you realize what we're getting into, Faustino. It's big,
Yeah.
right? But
Well,
yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Anyway, so let's talk about the products, right? Especially right now, because now that it's starting to get cold, I knew a few people still that have little kids, and they're always like, as soon as it gets cold, their children start to get sick. And it doesn't have to be that way, right? First of all, watch what you're feeding your kids. Second of all, everybody needs supplements. I don't care how healthy you are, because the food is not what it used to be. It doesn't have all the vitamins and minerals, and vitamins and minerals we have to get from outside. Our body doesn't make them. Our body makes enzymes, right? Coenzyme Q10 and all that, but not vitamins and minerals. That's why we need these products, especially nowadays where the food isn't, is grown in the same dirt, in the same soil year after year. So that soil is empty. So they use synthetic fertilizers in the soil. So the plants grow up and look good, but it's not the same as it used to be. They don't have all that richness in vitamins and minerals anymore. So that's why we need these products like the OML Plus that you were just showing and the CMAX. Those super important for the winter time when cold and flu season comes around, and the Optimus too. Those products are they make the whole difference. When COVID came around, me and my family, nobody took any vaccines or anything. All we did was buy a whole lot of products and have it here. And yes, we got sick, but we took more products, and then we got through it. There was no big deal. It was a big deal because it was a terrible flu, but everybody was okay. Why? Because we did the right thing, because that's the way to stay healthy. When you get sick, it's not because you lack some kind of antibiotic. Your body needed antibiotics because it didn't have any. It's because your body needed more nutrition, right? And they give you the antibiotics just to treat the symptom. But if you're drinking all these products, you stay healthy. Today I just realized that when I actually started taking the products in a systematic way, paying attention to my health, I've lost 30 pounds. Maybe some of it was from this trip because we did a lot of walking, But in the whole process of this, I've lost 30 pounds. I used to be like a 195, 190, almost 200 pounds. I was fat. I mean, I was really overweight. And I still have a panza. But I'm working on it. That's why I'm drinking the double coffee right here, because like the coffee it specifically helps you lose abdominal fat, and that's the hardest one to get rid of, right? So
Eh,
it's just these products are so amazing because like any product you can get, like I got all these back here, right? The C-Max, look, the C-Max, right? They say it's a vitamin C. If you go to the store and you buy vitamin C, that's all you get is vitamin C, right? But if you buy Omni Life's vitamin C, what do you get? You get a whole list of everything. You get vitamin D, you get everything in there. Every Omni Life product is a multivitamin. Look, you get the glutathione, you get vitamin A, C, D, E, K, all the B complex. You get minerals like calcium, phosphorus, iodine, zinc, copper, manganese, chromium, molybdenum. I can't even pronounce that one, right? Selenium. It's sugar free. So it's not going to make you gain weight. If you're diabetic, it's not going to make you have that blood sugar spike. So these are intelligent products. So we
Exactly.
gotta think about that. You look the one on the left, it's just a vitamin C. It's nothing. It's nothing. And then the foods that they say that's good for breakfast for your children, it's terrible. It's just full of sugar. That's why children are diabetic and they shouldn't be. When they can have a super mix with the malteada and look at all this vegetable protein, no saturated fats, it's got fiber, probiotics, prebiotics, omega DHA, that's human growth hormone. That's super healthy for you. Iron, vitamins and minerals. Now that's a good breakfast. And if you want something a little thicker, then you buy the super mix and you can mix it with the All Meal Strong, or you can mix it with a shake, right? Or you can mix it with pump, and then it's more heavy, and it's like a meal. And I drink that in the morning. I'm not hungry till lunchtime. And then the
And if you
cafecito.
love coffee,
I love coffee. I'm drinking coffee right now in a Omni Life mug.
okay.
But like the coffee on the left, right? A lot of people drink that instant coffee. It's cheap, right? But it's cheap. So you get what you pay for. What do you get? Artificial preservatives, colorants, low quality beans, probably the throwaway beans. That's what they make that with. Industrial chemical process. So it's an ultra processed thing, you know. So you don't even know what could be in it, but it's not good for you. I guarantee you that. On the contrary, the cafecino, right? They get it from the green coffee extract from Colombian coffees, right? And it's a chromium supplement, fiber supplement, right? Natural sweeteners, right? It's not gonna spike your blood sugar levels, and you don't have to add sugar to it. It tastes perfect the way it is, right? And it doesn't have any calories. And it has those are just a few properties that Faustino's showing you on the screen. There's much more to it, but we don't have time for that.
And now for this
This mix,
weather, guys.
this mix right here, that's perfect for people who are suffering from different kind of illnesses, right? The uso has been proven to be a strong fighter against cancer. When we went to Atlanta, they showed us this research and the proof that they had, and it was just incredible. They have a specific supplier of the rice that they ferment, that they make this out of, from Japan, and they grow that specifically for OmniLife. And that's the thing with OmniLife. Every ingredient can be traced back to an organic source that's contracted for OmniLife for their specific needs, right? So that's why they have all these certifications. And all over the world, everywhere they are, they have all these certifications that they're a pure and organic product. So, like, these are just the best products ever come, and they taste good. There's other companies that have really good products, but it's like, I'm eating grass or something. But the All Meal Plus is awesome. I forgot to upload these pictures, But let me tell you a really short story about the OML Plus and my dog Gabby. Gabby, she's around here somewhere. But Gabby, all of a sudden, in her mouth, like a mole came out, but it looked like raw meat. It looked really ugly, and it grew really fast. In 2 weeks, it was as big as my fingertip, right? From nothing. And I was really worried about her. And then I let her out and she came back in and it was bleeding one time. It was really red. And I took her to the veterinarian. He said he wanted $1,500. I come back home and my wife said, put the Omni Plus on it. So I started putting a dropper on it with the Omni Plus, right? And it would fall on her mouth and then it would trickle down and she would drink what would run off of it. And in about a week, it dried up and it fell off. Now she's perfect. The stuff is amazing, you know? People put it in their eyes. You know, I use it for my son when he had conjunctivitis in his eyes. So we put drops in his eyes 2 times a day. In about 3 days, the conjunctivitis was gone. Never went to the doctor, anything. These are amazing products, right? They're just awesome. The Power Gain in the Om, gentlemen, you don't need Viagra. This is what you need right here. You know, only I would add Actua to it, right? Because Actua is good for your heart and you're going to be using your heart a lot, right? So those are awesome products. And that's also like Power Gain is also for if you're working out or if you're recovering from an injury, you know, and the OM is for every man's hormonal system, right? Good for your prostate, for your hormonal balance, for the men, and for the women, they have the FEM that works it really has helped a lot of women. And actually, like nowadays, a lot of young people are having trouble being fertile, you know, having babies. And there's so many testimonies of women that started taking the FEM and some other products and they were able to have children, healthy children, you know, when before they were really struggling, going to, you know, artificial and insemination and just trying everything. But a lot of people are having trouble with that nowadays. And it's because our food system is corrupt. And now they've come out with these things, the oatmeal gummies. Okay, that's an easy vitamin to give to your kids because it tastes like candy, but it's not candy. It's good vitamins. It's like the oatmeal plus, but concentrated into a gummy, right? And then they have the vitamin D, which is good to supplement with the C-Max and the oatmeal plus, especially during cold and flu season, right? To keep your immune system up, right? And if you do catch a cold or a flu, well, con más ganas, you even more so you should take it, right? And we not only have that awesome fiber, now we have a probiotic. So you can take them together and get your digestion right because a lot of illnesses, a lot of problems, they start in your gut, in your intestine, because you're not digesting your food too much right. You're not going to the restroom on a regular basis. You know, there's some people that say, oh, I go to the restroom, you know, twice a week. And they think it's normal, but that's not normal. You know, you should go every day. The Teatino, oh, that stuff is great. It's not only this particular one right here, Teatino Maracuya, is not only for the weight loss, but it helps regulate your thyroid. So it's really good for people with thyroid problems. And it's also good for people who suffer from depression. It's so because it's all kind of connected. So that actually helps for that too. It's a wonderful product. Really cool product. And the Magic Silhouette, it's a really good chocolate product that not going to make you gain weight. So it's healthy. It's a good treat for your kids or something to take along. It's nice because it's in a small box and you can just take it with you with your lunch or whatever. You have your dessert right there. Pretty awesome, huh? And the Zen and the CBD, oh, the gummies. I take the gummies and the Zen and the minis, right, to go to sleep with. And with that, man, I sleep good, right? So and the gummies are also good for like inflammation, pain, reduce pain a bit, you know. I take it daily, but they say you take one a day. I take mine in the evening because it actually helps me sleep. It really does. And the magnesium supplement is important because it's been found that most people are lacking in magnesium. They have a magnesium deficiency. So it's important to supplement these things because, like I said before, we're not getting it through the food anymore. That's why we need these supplements. So we can go on about how magnesium is good for you, but we don't have time, and that's something that I love to do. I'll get one product and then I'll just sit there for about an hour on the internet and kind of looking up everything they have and what other sources say how it helps you, and it's like, wow, you realize that these things are awesome. Like these are some of the things that I take on a daily basis. I take the Ego
Wow.
plant, the Ego 10, the aloe, and I'm starting to take the focus now because I really want to get serious about what I'm doing. And there's a lot to remember. And now that we've got a lot of people calling us, I got to keep track of everybody, right?
Okay, very fast. Just name, for example, why it is important to have like more than one product in every system. Así,
Oh,
fast.
because it's real simple. Look, when you group these products together, they they fortify each other. They make each other even work better. So I don't take just one product. In the morning, I'll take Magnus, Actua, Undu, because I take that on a regular because the joints and everything. Um, and I'll take the C-Max and the OML Plus. So I'll take like every day. I never take just one product, and I never recommend just one product because the more if you consult somebody and say, hey, este el otro, and then somebody that knows that's working with Omni Life says, look, take this, and this, right? And if you do it that way, you're gonna get results a lot quicker. It just works better that way. You don't just take one product. You take a group of products, uh, focusing on what your issue is, whatever kind of health issue or what you want to do, and then you will get results that way.
Exactly, exactly. We, as you can see, we have a system for everything you need, right? It's just to start drinking. This one works only if you drink. Así que salud. Thank you very much, my friend. Now let's get started with the beauty. Say to take care of your beauty, right? All right, guys. I think that you're working very hard with this in the United States, right? I have seen like different tea parties, demonstrations, and everything.
Absolutely
is-
right. As a matter of fact, in December we're having a Say Tu Navideño
Ooh la
for
la.
yeah. So it's going to be at a Holiday Inn here in town, and my wife and her team are going to give facials to the ladies and introduce them to the products because these are Nutri cosmetics because they're not just
Exactly.
cosmetics. They're cosmetics that are good for you.
Exactly, exactly. Well, as you can see, they are paraben-free, they are cruelty-free, hypoallergenic, dermatologically tested, and the most important thing, it is that they are waterproof, right? And that is the secret for this. We have more than 140 products. You have to try them, of course. And here, look at this, guys. As I said at the beginning, we are the sponsor of the Miss Universe. And here you have the new Miss Universe 2024. And do you know this girl?
Hi, my name is Alma Cooper. I'm Miss USA 2024, and yo soy Seitu.
Aha. And yo soy Seitu too. Okay, let's continue. Okay, let's watch this video just to know what they got.
Y estoy lista para abrir mi caja de Seitu. ¿Quieren saber qué hay? Vamos a ver. Oh my God. Qué alegría. Ay, mira. Además que el lila es mi color favorito.
Wow. Amazing, right? It is important to be the sponsor of the Miss Universe. And we have many, you know, guys, many things are coming. So let's continue with this now. For example, right now we have 4 different systems. And as I said, we have only 3 in the States and 3 in Bolivia. The first one is the system time specialist. It is anti-aging. We have to use it. Once you start like with the 30s, 40s, 50s, well, we have to start, no? If you don't want to have those like, what is this, patagallos? I don't know. I don't remember how to say that in English. Wrinkles? Something like that, right? So this is the anti-aging. And we have a supplement also. So we have the products outside and the supplement inside. If you have a weak hair or if you're losing your hair, we have a system hair specialist. Also, it has a shampoo, it has a lotion, and it has also a supplement that you have to drink every single day. And we have system luminous specialist, anti-spot. And here, guys, I'll show you some results. For example, the system hair specialist, look at this. This is the before and the after. It is clear, right? This is one sample, and look at the other one. Look at this. It is clear. Also, if you have problem with your spots, look at this. The boy and the girl. These results are amazing. But guys, this one takes at least 90 days, right? It doesn't say 1 week. No. 90 days at least. And we have these results. Okay. We already talked about what is OmniLife. We talk about the supplements, the properties, and we talk also about SAYTOO, the cosmetics and everything. And now it is time to talk about business. How do you make money with OmniLife and SAYTOO? We have 4 different ways to get paid, guys. The first one, as I said, is this is a company of direct distribution products. So in Mexico, for example, this is called Menudeo, but it's direct product distribution, right? That is the first way. The second one, and the most important, and where you get the greater amount of money, is team building. The third one, it is through different incentives that we have. And the last one, well, David is going to talk about this. Trips, right? Amazing. So let's get started. The first one, I always say I'm going to change this slide and I forget. It is in Spanish. So for example, they talk about this system. For example, if you just share this system every single day, each of them, they have points. And each of them, for example, when we start in the company, usually we start at 20% discount, but we have to go very fast to the 40% discount. That actually, guys, gives you a profit of 56%, not 40. But you're going to learn this once you're going to be part of the company, right? For example, if you sell this system only daily, you get $37.44. And if you repeat this process during the 30 days, you are going to get at least 1,123.13, my friends. This packet has 189 points, and in total is going to give you 5,970 points. You may say, but why the points are important? Very simple. In order to reach any level here in OmniLife, you need to do at least 2,500 points. And look at this, more than twice. And of course, to travel to qualify to different trips, you need points. And here, with this amount, guys, you can get all of them also. But we don't have only nutrition, right? We have also beauty. And look at this. If you, for example, you have different packages, for example, this one, if you sell a success for her or for him, you get like more than 900 bucks. This one, this is the capillary system, for example, 502. This one, we have the liquid, what is this? Maquillaje, makeups, right? 728. Or if you sell, or if you distribute the system time specialist, even without the supplement, you get more than 1,000 bucks. So we have different packages, and we don't sell only or nutrition or beauty. No, we sell like a combination of many of them. And you can get the amount of money that you can get here. It depends on you, what you want to sell, what you want to, especially what you use is what you sell the most. Okay, so that is the first way to get income here. The second one, guys, is this one. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at this. Building teams, right? For example, this is me and my daughter. She's my co-distributora. And for example, once we get results, as they explained at the beginning, we start that people around you guys, your neighbors, your friends, your relatives, your family, your ex, well, everybody, they start asking you, what are you doing? Why are you looking so handsome, healthy? And then, and the most important thing, you need to have your bottle with you all the time. So you say, I'm drinking this. And they say, how can I get it? Simple. You say, I can give it to you. Well, sell it to you. Or I'm going to sponsor you and you're going to buy this by yourself. When you sponsor them, guys, the company is going to pay you 20% for all the purchases they make during 90 days. Why 90 days? Because as I said, and also as David said, in 90 days, we have results, visible results. So, and after 90 days, guys, the company pays you 10% of everything that they buy. After these guys, they get their results, they start sharing, doing exactly the same to their friends. Sometimes you don't know them. And what happened? The company is going to pay you for the first 90 days, 13%, and after 90 days, 8%. And that cycle continues. These guys, they're going to share this with their friends. And of course, you don't know them, right? Because maybe they are not in your town, in your country. And then the company pays you for them? Yes. This time only 6%. Only. And then we continue with a fourth level, and the company pays you 2 to 5% to infinity. It depends on what level you are getting now. And we can continue with this with a fifth, sixth, seventh, until the infinity, guys. And you get money for all of them. For that reason, for example, my sponsor, she is here from Bolivia, and she's a Diamond Premier, and they make like between 20,000, 30,000 bucks monthly. And that is for this one. It's not for direct selling. It's not for selling product. No, that is the company. OmniLife pays them for this, for building this. And they have more than 10,000 people under their organization. Can you believe it? So in order to be a diamond, you need at least 5,000 people under your organization. So guys, that is, so the first way to get money here is, like in any business, distribution, getting income because of the difference, right? But this is the best, okay? If you talk to Walter Sanchez, you say, how do you make your 10,000 or how much? More than $100,000 they get no, every month. But it is not for selling products. Imagine how much do you have to sell? It is because of these guys. So that is the second way to get money here, and it's the most important. Now, my friends, we're going to start with this. This is the heart of our business, and we're going to start with the ladies first, and we're going to start with Francisca Luna. Go ahead, my friend. Share with us. Then we're going to continue with the daughter, Miss Yesenia. And then, hello. Go ahead.
Okay, my name is Francisca. I'm here in California, Los Angeles, in Baldwin Park, exactly. When I was younger, I was suffering from bronchitis. So I took these products. Before we didn't have this one. We have a different one that it was called 1 per mil. So it's kind of like this, but now they mix, and this one is much better. And then I start thinking this. I just put that one. I didn't take medication, nothing at all. I just took OML Plus. I make it like a hot tea because you can mix it with a hot water or warm water. So I was taking these products, and this how I get very healthy. So no more bronchitis after that. And then another testimony that I have, when I was married already, and I have my 2 kids, I have like a bleeding. It was like a hormonal dysfunction or something like that. So I remember my mother came and she gave me a malteada. That's with the malteada I start fixing those problems. So no more bleedings. Now it's different story. Now is the the different things that I've been taking, but still we take this. Many, actually most the whole products, the gummies, the Ego Life, the Teatino, the Magnus, almost everything we have at home here. So, but this is really good for everyone, even the kids, pregnant women, the elderly people. So my daughters, I was taking the Malteada, especially when I was pregnant. So, and they're okay, they're fine. Still they taking the products. So these products are amazing. So we never did the business before, but now we are trying to do it. So here we are. And thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Francisca.
You're
Now, Yesenia, go ahead, please.
Hello, my
How are you
pleasure
doing?
to be here tonight again. My name is
Thank you for
Yesenia.
coming.
I have been in OmniLife since 2018. I was just a consumer. Then I started to lose weight. I lost almost like 25 pounds. Then I had a problem getting pregnant. I had tried for 8 years with no luck, trying everything, until I heard we have some products that will help you with fertility. So I started taking FAM, Power, and OmniPlus. Well, ML Plus. These 3 products, morning and night. And in the first month, I got pregnant. So it was amazing. Like I said, I have been trying for 8 years and with no luck. And it was amazing just to start taking the products and have the result right away. And with this, we're all women are not the same. It doesn't work the same for each one of us because we're all different. It depends on your hormone system too. So it's going to depend a lot on each woman, how their system is. So yeah, I have a lot of testimonies. I have a little girl, a 5-year-old girl that barely gets sick. And when she gets sick, I just give her this product 3 times a day. And the next day she's fine. So yes, I'm very happy. I'm doing the business online marketing. And so, yeah.
Wow, amazing testimonial, no? Amazing, amazing. I think you have to record it and we're gonna share it. I suppose you have it, right? Do you have it recorded? Your testimonial?
I have it in Spanish, but I don't have it in English.
Well, it is time to do it in English. Well, we have it here now because it's gonna be, this one is gonna be in YouTube tomorrow. Right now, actually.
Okay.
Okay, thank you very
Thank
much,
you.
Yesenia. Now, the boy, Mr. Dave Fernandez.
Yesenia, that's an awesome testimony. You really have to do it in English because that's going to help a lot of people. You know, sometimes it's hard to for people to accept the fact that hey, my doctor never told me about that. You know, you didn't go, that wasn't your doctor's orders. I know that. You know, you decided to do because you thought for yourself. You know, he's a critical thinker, right? And that'll help a lot of people because I know a couple of people that my wife and have struggled to try to get them to take the product because they're trying to have a baby, and it's kind of frustrating. But a testimony like that would help people. And thank you for your testimony. It's awesome. Really
Thank you.
appreciate it.
I have a lot of
Yeah.
testimony of people, well, girls that I have helped and they have become pregnant.
That's
So
wonderful. Wow. And about the bronchitis, it's super important, Francesca, because people suffer from it chronically, like it never goes away, you know? And just what you took, you only took 2 products, you know? Nowadays I would recommend more, but that's all you had, right? Because it was a C, they called it C something, and then there was a Aoxy, right? And you would have to take them together, and what they did, they put those 2 together and made it even better. So now we're even better off that way. But my testimony, the first one I have is I had kidney problems. I had kidney stone problems, and it's super painful. And my friend George is online with us right now. Just want to say hi to him. And George, I wanted to mention that a mutual friend, I met George through another friend, Ray. And Ray had the same problem when we were working together, George. He had kidney problems, and I gave him the Ego plant, the one that I take for my kidneys, and that helped him out. And as a matter of fact, about a month ago, I saw Ray. He was going back home to Dallas. He lives in Dallas now. He's married. He's got 2 children, and he was having problems with his liver. So he met me here. We went to the store. It's on Bandera, and he bought everything he needed for his liver. He bought Ego Fruta. He brought aloe. He brought some more Ego plant, the C-Max, the Omel Plus, and I met his family, and I just talked to him earlier today, and he's doing really well. He's doing good. So I'm gonna tell him that you were on with us. So I'm glad you're here, George. And so that's how I recovered, and I've never had to go back to the doctor for my kidney problems at all. But I take the Ego Plan every day, and in the summertime, if I'm out, I'm active, I'm sweating a lot, I take even more, because that's when the problems start, because you get dehydrated, and it affects if you're weak in the kidneys, that's what it'll affect. But I'm not weak in the kidneys anymore. The
How many
second
times?
biggest,
How many times a day did you drink the Ego Plan?
when I first had the problem, at least
Yes.
5 times a day, at least 5 a day, because I never wanted to go through that pain again. The nurse at the hospital told me that she said, I've had kidney stones and I've had babies, and I'd rather have a baby. So the kidney stones were more painful, right? And I looked at her like, that doesn't make me feel any better right now. Right. But anyway, she was trying to say she understand, right? How bad I was. But yeah, I took a bunch of it. And that's the key thing. If you have an issue, you're having a problem, and you first start taking the products, you have to take a lot. And it doesn't mean you're going to have to take that much all the time, but that's just going to get you the results you want very quickly. And then you can just take a maintenance amount afterwards, you know? And so that's super important. And Yesenia, you mentioned that you lost a lot of weight, and I just wanted to say, um, the New Year's coming up, and people make New Year's resolutions, and fortunately in January that Reto 90 starts again. So that's a good way to help the people we know stick to a program and actually get some results. Because a lot of people, I'm gonna start going to the gym, and I'm gonna lose weight, and they don't get any results, and they get desanimados. It's just like, oh, they just forget about it. But with the Reto 90, it's like, it's awesome, because okay, you make a commitment, right? Because you buy some products and you go in and you weigh yourself, and so you already spent the money on the products, right? So you're encouraged. So I better take them, right? But the cherry on top is that you can win $1,500. There's different prizes you can win just for doing it, just for losing weight and getting healthy, right? And at the same time, you're sharing it with friends. You might even make some money, because everybody else wants to do it too if they see how good you're looking, And this is a real thing. This is real results, and so I think it's what a great time to help somebody out, who wants to make a commitment at the beginning of the year. The New Year's resolutions, that would be an awesome, even men and women. Look at that. These guys, they win money doing it. So what do you got to lose? You got everything to win when you do something like that. Like for me and my family, I think we eat more products than we eat food, because I take the Omel Strong, and I take either the pump or shake or malteada, and I mix it with it to make a nice heavy shake, and that's my breakfast. Plus I have a cup of coffee before that, and that's my breakfast. And then at lunchtime, then try to have a good healthy meal. Sometimes it's hard when you're outside, when you're not at home. When you're at home, you could decide what you want to eat. But when you're out in the street, you're working, sometimes you can't. So I'll take a bottle with me of stuff, or I always have products in my truck. I always have products in my truck, and I always carry water, right? So whenever halfway through, if I'm starting to feel, I'll just put some more Magnus and Actua and whatever else I have. But I always take the Magnus and Actua, and then I'll put whatever. You know, I could either put a C-Max and an OML Plus or a Power Gain or a Ego Life, you know. Ego Life's a heck of a lot better than drinking Gatorade or anything like that, right? It's so much better for you.
And
So,
cheaper.
and cheaper, yeah. And so, and it's good for you. Like I said, it's not just a good tasting drink. Everyone is a multivitamin. Talk about this,
Okay.
Faustino. Who's this guy right here?
Okay, now we are talking about a third way to get well price here, right? Already they've talked about this about the 90-day challenge. As you can see here in the States, you have 3 places. Here we have only 1 place, and there the first place is 1,500, the second one $1,000, and the third one is $500, right? And it's only the company pays you for you to lose weight, to well, to be healthier, happier, no? And there is this is the last result, so you can see it's not too much. For example, here the boy, the first girl lost like 15.1, the second one 13.66 and 11. In the case of the boy, 18, 13, and 11. And guys, the only thing that we have to do here is to buy 6 packages during the 3 months, and then the company provides you with, we have a coach, we have Zumba, we have many things, because sometimes it's not only many people think that in order to lose weight we have to stop eating, and that is not true. Yes, and also we have mental problems. So for that reason, OmniLife gives you everything. Okay, and this one also, OmniLife, it is sponsoring now the sports, and this guy is, for example, from Bolivia, from Santa Cruz, from my town, and he is a tennis player, and OmniLife is sponsoring him. And also, what else? Do you know where this happened? Like 3 weeks ago, something like that? It was in Honduras, right? Also sponsored by OmniLife.
Wow.
And now Mr. Dave is going to talk about this after the beautiful video, okay? Because you were here in Madrid, you have to let us know how was it. Well, I saw many pictures, no? And you were in love, I think. And this is the one that is coming very soon. But let's watch this video for a while. Wow, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, my friend, before we go to this one, let us know, how was your trip, my friend?
It was awesome, man. It was really cool. And you know, what people need to know is that that OmniLife does this every year. It's not just this one trip, you know, it's every year. Every year. And I mean, we went this year, okay? Hey, I want this cool t-shirt. They give you a cool t-shirt. But that's not all. Then they send you to Spain. And while you're in Spain, they give you tours. They have everything planned for you. They take you to different castles, different cities, all over the place, you know? And they also give you free time. So, I mean, they give you everything and they feed you. You don't even have to feed yourself. We stayed at the Eurostar Hotel in Madrid, and it's a 5-star hotel. That's where the futbolistas stay when they come into town. That's where the dignitaries stay. I mean, it was the best hotel in Madrid. Beautiful, beautiful place, right? So they treat you really, really good. I mean, you're not just staying in any hotel when you go with OmniLife, you know? And then they feed you twice a day, and it's not just one little meal. They lay out a big buffet, and it's good food. So you eat all you want in the morning, and then in the evening you eat all you want again. So they treat you so good. And then from Madrid we go to Portugal, and it's the same thing. You know, they give you tours, they take you places, they pay for everything, and then they give you free time. And then in Portugal, they gave us the Lisboa card, right? The Lisboa card pays for the bus, the subway, the train. So we don't even have to pay to go anywhere on our free time. They paid for that too. So it was like, wow, what a que abundante, what abundance, right? It was really, really awesome. And I really think they really overdid it this time. They did so much. And I think I love the fact that Mauri and Kenya continue their father's legacy, because that's how Jorge was. Jorge was always giving so much back, you know, and now his children are doing the same thing. That's a beautiful thing. They're such good people, you know, they're just really good people. And there's not a
Wow.
company around like it. Me and my wife were in Portugal, and we're looking around, and we started thinking, if we had to do this to come on this trip and we had to pay for it, we started calculating how much money we would have to spend, right? I mean, we'd have to probably spend $20,000 or more to do all that. And
At least.
OmniLife did it for 2,500 people. And that's a low number, because when we went to the Bahamas, there was like over 7,000 people that went, you know, and they do these trips every year. And that's not just one, that's the international trip. That's the big one. There's also trips to Guadalajara for the extravaganzas, right? And then there you learn so much about the products there. And it's just they just, you know, and then they, like, this year we're either going to go to California or New York, and then there's going to be a thing in Dallas, and it's like,
Or Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico, that's right.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's like, wow, this is a really cool company. So, and you know, the trips, that's just the cherry on top, because okay, they give you an incentive, right? Hey, work hard and you win this trip. But you win the trip, okay, yeah, and that's awesome. But at the same time, by working hard, you grow your business and you're just making more money now. You know,
Exact.
so it's the incentive to work hard is for you, not just for you for the trip, for you for your own business. This is such an awesome company. So, you know, there's not anything like it. And there's not anything like it in the world.
I know. Well, okay. Thank you very much, Dave. I know that you're excited because you're just arriving, no? Okay, my friend. For you, especially, as usually, guys, the last 3 weeks we have more people in YouTube. I don't know why. I don't know if they are afraid of Zoom or they like more YouTube. But anyway, those of you that you were invited here for Zoom or YouTube, guys, in order to become part or be part of this company, the only thing that you have to do is to pay $47. And the company immediately is going to give you a gift. You choose this one or this one. Well, now I think we have a new one, right? We're going to have a new kit. But so far, I think we don't have it ready. So, but you pay for only 47, and you're gonna, for this contract goes to more than 20 countries where you can make business or where you can go and buy your product just to be healthy. That's it. But you're gonna get a gift that's worth more than $100, my friend. That means more than twice the amount you pay. And that is not the only thing, guys, because when you buy your first packet, that could be this one, beautiful, instead of buying at 20%, you're going to buy 25%. You're going to get all these products. And besides, guys, you're going to get the aloe beta piña, or you're going to get this for the win-win coupon, no? So you see, we have more gift and more gift for you. And the only thing that you have to do, guys, is to decide to change your health, your life, and to enjoy different trips if you want to do this business well as a business, right? So, my friends, we invite you to do this one. And now I want you to watch this video carefully. Pay attention.
There's a common denominator here in the United States with all of you. I imagine you came with fear to another country. People who are dedicated to survive, nothing more. To eat, to dress themselves, to pay the rent, and just going through the motions for the rest of their lives. What we are inviting people to do is to really live, which is the difference.
Freedom comes in many forms. But when we decide to leave our home country to escape difficulties, it's a great sign that we've lost our fear. And that is how the American dream goes from being the fantasy of many to becoming a nightmare of long working hours, slaving shifts without rest, limbs of sacrifice to health, and lack of autonomy.
And you came dreaming of changing your life, and you end up enslaved by a system that wakes you up and lays you down at the time they tell you to, and that you work at night, and that you rotate shifts, and now it's your turn earlier and then later, and your body starts to become a disaster.
Today, Latin American workforce is a fundamental part of the US economy. Domestic work and manufacturing become immediate options for migrant women, while men find a place in agriculture and construction.
Well, in construction, they gave me $250 a day. But it was hard work, as you say. And here it is, an intelligent job.
But in our hearts, we know that life without rest is not part of those dreams we promised to pursue.
Curious, right? Right in the land of freedom seems to be one of the hardest countries to have freedom. I think this has to be a great reflection. For you at OmniLife USA, what is the value of my freedom? Do I really want freedom? Because being a leader definitely is to want to be free.
We want freedom of time, financial freedom. And that's when the real opportunity that can transform our lives appears. Prioritizing our dignity and respecting our capabilities, no matter who we are or where we come from.
This golden opportunity that you have in your hands, you'll be taking advantage of it because you live here already. You know what the situation is?
And OmniLife tells you, here is your membership. Do with it as you wish. There is no obligation. I don't pressure you. I invite you. I am with you. I support you. I advise you. I teach you, but I don't force you.
The hardest part is over. This is the time to set our sights on the desires we reviewed before going to bed. You are in the place that does not discriminate. Because an OmniLife distributor is free, autonomous, independent, and each one decides how far to go in his or her own time and measure.
Starting today, what is going to happen at OmniLife United States is going to be an exponential growth. There are the conditions, there is the fuel, which are the products. There is the oxygen, which are your dreams. You are here, you are the tools.
We had to target the United States here, we had to be here. You have a lot of knowledge and you have a lot of tools that can take advantage of these types of products because people speak this language of ingredients, they speak this language of results. Each one of you has the potential to do it.
Unlock your power. Learn and teach how to take care of others at OmniLife USA, the place where dreams of freedom come true.
Okay, my friends, that's it for today. Now just call that person who invited you tonight to this meeting, Zoom meeting or YouTube. And let's get started, guys. We already talked about the big opportunity, first of all, to change your health, to change your life, and then to help somebody else to also to do the same. And in that process, of course, we get a lot of money. Yes? So thank you very much to all of you. And now let me close this, well, the YouTube and everything, and then we're going to talk a little bit. All right.